Hey Dusklight listeners, I hope you're all well, I hope you had a lovely Halloween, and if you weren't able to check out the live stream that myself and Lulu had just a couple days ago, we gave a little bit of an update and a sneak peek about what is coming up. Things have been a little bit crazy over on Dusklight Radio, especially for myself and for Lulu. We have had a lot of outside projects, things keeping our attention, but we haven't forgotten, and on the live stream, we mentioned a few things that were coming up. The first of which is going to be the slightly belated Halloween special from the Dream Team, 5 Hours at Victor's, Part 1 and 2. We're putting those up every couple of days. The first one's going up now, obviously. And it's just a fun little Five Nights at Freddy's, I guess, like, kind of rip-off, but we just had a lot of fun with it. We did it last Halloween. Really wanted to get it up for you guys so you had something. Again, apologies couldn't do it on Halloween. I was actually performing at Headstone Manor down in the south of England, so I was unable to get things up. It's been a little bit wild. Once those two have gone up, however, we do have a very special video. I have delayed it a little bit because I really want it to be perfect. It is called The Long Goodbye. It is from my still in work experimental full-length novel. The first 3 chapters I think you'll have heard over on Dark Somnium. And this has been narrated and performed to an Oscar-worthy level by the amazing Autumn Ivy. Cannot wait for you guys to hear that. Hoping to put that out probably on Thursday. Most likely I'm going to try and do today, tomorrow for the 2-parter. And then Thursday, Long Goodbye. And then Friday will be the live stream where we will hang out. We'll talk about everything. We'll go through some questions everyone has about the Long Goodbye. That will be a premiere, I should mention. We'll talk about everything going into the production side of things. I'll be doing a couple of readings, and I'll probably do a read-through of an upcoming video. Try and get more interactivity with you guys. So, to recap, today and tomorrow are 5 Nights at Victor's, parts 1 and 2. Thursday, The Long Goodbye. Friday, the live stream. And hopefully we'll have a little bit more information on what's coming up for the following week from there. I really hope you enjoy this. So now I'm going to take you to Tej in the past for Dream Team, 5 Hours at Victor's. It is the end of the year, and in Sturgeon, there are many unusual changes going on. One of which that you, as a group, are at least somewhat familiar with is the departure of the Nightmare Detectives. You have been dealing with them popping in, tipping their hat, kind of reminiscing with you guys, and then leaving. And it's on one of these occasions where they leave and a job comes up. And as is now tradition in Sturgeon, if you can't get the Nightmare Detectives, you have to call the Dream Team. Sure enough, on one very late evening, Babylon Stump receives a telegram. He doesn't know why he receives a telegram and not just a text or a voicemail, but this is the way in which it's delivered. He awakes to several knocks at his door, and when he goes and finally answers, there is nobody waiting, just a piece of paper. And on it says, bring as many of your crew as you can, and come to the edge of town where the old mall used to situate. I have a job for you. Signed, P. And I think that in its own right is a little bit sort of unsettling enough for Babylon to get the group together, or as many of them as are available, and bring them to the edge of town. And we're gonna kind of just jump in our like very short intro to the actual proper Halloween one-shot that we're doing. Babylon, you and the rest of the Dream Team are out in the middle of a pretty desolate car park. I'm going to guess that, obviously, it's going to be It's going to be you, Ung, Ballista, Jolene, I believe is what we named is that right? It was Jolene?
Correct.
Yep, Jolene.
Correct.
And, well, with Victor, it's kind of a unique situation because normally you just have plain Walker Mendoza just kind of going wherever. And I thought about this a little bit. And I wasn't sure which way to go with it. And I wanted to throw it to the rest of the group. Would you prefer Victor have to play a completely separate, like, existing NPC, another version of the Victor Mendoza universe, or plain Walker? And I wanted you guys to have a think on that for a moment.
Is it okay if I think like out loud?
Yeah.
Or do you want?
No. You can think out loud.
I'm thinking alternate Mendoza.
Okay. Do you know what kind of Mendoza you would utilize, or?
Right now, I'm leaning really towards either Waterhole Mendoza or the Ghost of Mendoza Land shooting range Mendoza.
Okay. Victor, how do you feel about that?
That might be a challenge, but I'm open for it.
Well, I just figure if we gave you Planewalker, would you not find it a little bit too... Like, my thing is, I'm not going to probably scare you. I understand this. But I also know that if I don't handicap you somehow, you're probably not going to find much of what's going on scary. Because you'll just be like, yeah, I fucking use a portal and throw penises over him. Dumbass. So I'm trying to.
That does sound like you.
So I don't want you to be. I don't want you to be the ghost of something because again, I feel like that does not give you sufficient fear. So I was trying to. I have a couple of suggestions, but I want to see what you thought first.
I'm down for it.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
I'm actually gonna have you be mundane Mendoza.
Oh.
You are the Victor Mendoza that either never got powers or they were taken from you. And that means we're going to need to give you a separate character sheet, and I'm going to let you take a look over it for a few minutes while we do the intro. And you can run from the mundane's class features, basically. And I'll let you choose a few different features. But it'll give you a chance to familiarize yourself with it. The mundane's actually a pretty powerful class, I think, when it's used properly. But for what we're doing today, it's very ideal. So I've just set out for you. If you take a look, and your stats are going to be focused on. Well, you're not going to be very tough, but you are actually going to be charming, which is I'm sure is going to give the group a reaction. So yeah, there's quite a few different things. So I want you to pick 3 from the main set, and then I'll let you pick 1 from the bottom, and I'll give you 2 improvements and 2 mundane weapons. So can you see your character sheet?
All right, mundane Mendoza, yes.
All right, take a little look through that. Just keep your active listening ears on because we're gonna jump in to a little character up as you guys walk through this parking lot. And I'll give it straight to Babylon, who has the Telegram. So I don't know if the rest of the group knows. Like, you have the ability to kind of call them all there, Babylon, but I don't know if they know why they're there.
Okay, Dream Team. Now, this is with a scary letter that I got in the middle of the night that interrupted my beauty sleep, by the way. Told us to go. Well, it's either... Okay. I'm kind of putting up to interpretation a little bit, because it's set to go to the abandoned mall. But also, I'm not sure if like being in the abandoned mall parking lot is where I was supposed to like meet somebody. I hate to like miss them, you know. Like, what do you all think? Inside the mall and parking lot, thoughts, opinions.
Me personally, standing outside in a dark parking lot doesn't really have that much appeal, but you know I'll follow you wherever you want to go, Babylon.
Ong hates going inside.
We live inside.
Stay outside. Inside places I don't know.
Oh.
We live inside.
Scary.
I don't know how much
Scary.
Ong lives inside, but
Oh, fair,
Yeah.
fair point.
Ong has like a dog run in the back or something.
Ung does live inside. Ung's just not a fan of it.
Does live inside.
It's canon. Ong lives inside. I mean, what? Jolene? Thought?
I force myself to live by your societal standards just to seem normal.
Ung has a moment
Inside
of clarity.
prison.
Ong's
Inside
been using,
is prison.
Ong's
It's
been
like-
using the thesaurus we got her.
that's maybe the most coherent thing I've ever heard.
It's
from you.
delicious. Thank you, Babylon.
Oh, she's eating it. Oh.
Thesaurus tasty.
Jolene, I believe we haven't heard from you yet. Jolene.
She can't take my man.
What?
Aw.
That was kind of cute.
It was, but Jolene just figured we'd wait wherever Babylon wait.
Well, I suppose I could try something. Hello? P? P, are you here? Mr. P? Mr. B, he wrote this letter. Are you here?
Oh, your voice really carries.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've done a lot of growing over the last year since Jericho Branch has been in prison.
All right, give me a I guess give me an investigate mystery roll, right?
Awesome. Can someone help me? My stats are really bad. Anyone,
How do we help with investigating?
roll a help out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
we could like do something specific. All right. Let me just find Ballista's
I do-
character. Oh, there we go.
Babylon needs an uppy.
I was gonna say, Lucy, are you gonna do it?
Oh, sure. I mean, if you, I'm fine doing it if no one else wants to.
Okay.
Oh, this should be good.
Michael is horrible, so I mean, you go right ahead.
I realized
Alright.
as I was rolling that my cool's also quite
hey.
bad, but it worked out.
Okay, so Jericho,
That
you
plus
get,
one.
get a plus one. Yeah. Okay. You get
well.
you get one question.
There we go.
These two are a power couple.
Yeah, they really are. The two last brain cells working to fight to keep Babylon alive.
I say, look, Babylon over there.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. You haven't
What's
asked your question
where-
yet.
No, I'm reading through mine. I'm trying to see which one like makes the most sense. What happened? What was it? What is being concealed here?
There is a individual on the far end of this parking lot near the entrance to this building. They are shrouded in a very thick, dark cloak as they gesture you over with a hand.
Hey everyone! Now that the ominous mist has kind of died down a little bit, I see a guy over there. Hello. Oh, he's waving. No, he's not waving at us. He's waving us. He wants us to come closer.
Dark figures lurking in alleyways are my specialty, so I'm all for this.
You're the best.
Yikes.
Oh god. Okay, you approach this individual, and do you hold out the telegram, Babylon?
Yeah. Yes. And kind of scroll like it's just facing him and one
Yeah.
of Babylon saying it's like, "Hello, I'm Babylon Stump. You might have known this if you wrote this letter. Are you the one who issued this summons telegram. Also, do you have a phone? Do you need my number? I mean, you had my address, so I'm not really too concerned with you having my number. If you want to just text me next time.
I do not have a phone.
Oh, are
Ooh.
you homeless?
No.
Are
You
you
were
okay?
summoned to complete a job. Your job lies in the heart of this mall. Do so, and you will be granted one wish.
Oh, like a big wish or like a average. So I just kind of I'm not saying I'm turning down the job. I just want to know what we're all getting into.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna ask: is it one wish each, or one wish between all of us?
one wish between you. Your wish cannot be for riches, but it can be for information.
Wait, so you mean like we could ask you a question and you'll answer it?
Correct.
Oh, it's not turns to the group. Well, it's not really much of a wish. It's kind of just like a conversation. But
I provide information not easily disseminable in Sturgeon. Things forbidden.
okay.
Time is limited. The sun will rise soon. You must choose.
All right. I think I already know the answer, but I'll consult the group real quick. I mean, don't worry. We tend to do things without having a whole lot of information. It's kind of our thing. The Babylon turns around and just gives everyone like a questionable like thumbs up, like everyone good? Everyone good?
Jolene gives you a thumbs up back.
He nods to Jolene. Okay.
Good.
Ung says good. Nods to Ung. Last but not least,
Ballista does like a so-so motion, like with her hand, just sort of. I don't know how to describe it, but do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah.
okay, cool. She's like, whatever.
It is decided. Take these passes and go straight through the doors. You will find what you seek. And as you guys are talking, you hear the sounds of an old Toyota Camaro, and it's sputtering and making noises as it pulls into the parking lot, and you see a pretty ordinary guy, still in his work casual clothes, getting out of the car, and his mom in the driver's seat saying, "Oh, honey, don't forget your sandwiches." Victor, do you take the bag, the sandwich that your mom's made for you?
Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to think how
I put your special gummies in there.
Oh, mother, you know I don't do that stuff.
No, but it's spooky out there. I want to make sure my little baby boy's okay.
Aw, thanks, Mom.
Oh,
Knowing full well he'll never use them.
And don't forget your Sonic ice creams at the bottom.
Thank you.
Okay, you're gonna call me in the morning when you need picking up, right?
All right.
Okay.
I'll make sure to call in at least 10 minutes beforehand.
That's my boy. Okay, Mommy's going to a lobster dinner with TJ Lee. I'll see you later.
I hate you so much right now.
She is wearing a beautiful dress. She looks a mark of radiance, and she does her lipstick and says, "Okay, bye, honey," and she drives off. And mundane Mendoza saunters over in this very sparse and dimly lit parking lot, as you're all being handed your passes.
Hey guys, what's up? There was a mystery here for us to solve.
Who are you?
I'm Mundane Mendoza.
Oh,
Did
wait.
did we call for a Mendoza?
I don't know. I mean, the Nightmare Detectives had a Mendoza.
The dream team must always have a Mendoza.
All right. The creepy guy says we must always have a Mendoza.
What,
I
like
mean-
This one
always?
boring.
For the term normal.
There are
That food-
lots of Mendozas.
That food,
We got the
Well-
mundane one.
He is
Well,
not
let's
food.
let's give him a chance. What's your name, Mendoza? What's your title, Mendoza?
Just Mundane Mendoza.
Oh
Nothing-
my fucking.
that's a stupid name.
Wow, they actually gave us the Norm Mendoza. You know what? This is not a problem for the Dream Team. Hold on. This is no problem for the Dream Team. Better.
That one had more energy.
Thank you.
Very well. Step inside and find your purpose. You will be helping more than just a client this evening.
As long as they're being paid, I guess.
Okay.
The individual tips their hat and holds out a hand for you to shake as you say that.
This feels oddly familiar, making deals with devil situation, but you know.
Do any of you shake the hand?
Did you shake a poor sinner's hand?
Ung will just walk up to it and just kind of sniff it a little bit. And
Mhm.
not do it, like, just
Okay.
sniff
Give me a
it,
sharp
and
roll if you want to sniff it.
Step back.
That's rude.
Oh no. Don't care.
Is anyone
Look at it.
his hand is still out? Is anyone shaking it or?
Jolene will shake his hand.
Okay. You give me a weird roll.
Not
Oh yeah,
the five.
you smell nothing on it.
Not the six.
Jolene,
oh no.
Jolene,
Oh,
you detect nothing. It's just a handshake. But they grip a little bit tighter and they tip their hat and say, "The Sturgeon Farmers Collective always pays."
Bruh.
And they hold out another desiccated hand and to send you into the entrances.
Well,
Oh, no,
I
a
guess
day,
we've-
another job.
we've already agreed to it, so
Okay. He like sort of tips his hand and says, "I will see you in the morning when dusk enters the parking lot." Okay.
that's good.
Thank you. All right. So you will walk through the double doors.
Yeah. Babylon will walk you down. Babylon will hold the door open for Ballista.
Oh no, they're like those automatic ones, like you know the old.
Babylon will
models.
still stand in front
That's
of the door,
great.
even though
That's
it's already open.
great. Yeah.
Please do. That's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Ballista doesn't care. Like she walks through with full smugness as if he actually opened it.
Of course,
It's
of
just
course.
like, thanks, babe.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm doing it now too.
Aha.
Oh my god.
All right. Does everybody go through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going in first.
Yes.
All right. When you get in, there is the doors shut, and there is a little electronic click as the doors are sealed. It is pitch black, and this place is pretty large. There are so it's pitch black, but there's a couple of like walkway lights which are directing you towards an administrative office. And just for the sake of making sure that we get what we want to get done in time, you do go down that way because there's nothing else. But there is one thing. There is a ringing phone.
Hmm.
I've seen this horror movie before, but
This has to be a horror movie.
Answer?
I'm so curious, though. I'm so curious.
Can
though.
Ung just like run up to it and just go, Ung here? Just with absolute abandon.
Well, why don't you all, well, first of all, why don't all of you give me a sharp roll, and then I will then tell you who finds it, who's closest, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I feel like we have forgotten how to read a bad situation.
I rolled Jericho's. 1 second.
Okay. Oh, well, you mean you can roll a really bad situation if
Sure,
you
we
want,
should
but you would be the only one who would roll it since you called for it. So right now you will have a bit of an idea as to where it is. It's Ballista.
Knows exactly where it is.
Ballista. Well, what a surprise! Ballista is pretty attuned to vibration sounds. Huh? Who would have thought?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. You follow these walkway lights. And you have this lovely ambient Mulsoft music in the background. And there's like there's a voice describing something, but it's like it's too far away. Like one of those announcement voices. So you just follow down this long hallway. And it takes about 15 minutes for all of you to go down, and this ringing is getting louder. And you spot this landline phone in a pretty desiccated office. Do you pick it up?
Now, can I read a bad situation?
Yeah, sure.
Great. I will do that first then.
Okay. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, no. You know what? It's totally fine.
Yeah. Ballista walks forward and is just like, "Don't worry, guys. I'm used to my phone ringing off the hook. I got this."
Okay.
What?
Do you just hear it? Like, 'cause there is a loudspeaker button. Do you play this for everyone, or do you listen before you push the loudspeaker button? Because it's up to you.
I think she'd listen for. I think she would just pick it up and just with all the casualness in the world for someone who's in an abandoned mall answering a random phone. She's just like, "Hi, this is Ballista. How can I help you?"
Hello, and welcome to your new temporary job at the new and improved Victor Mendoza's entertainment district. I'm here to.
Victor, it's for you.
What?
Now she'll put it on loudspeaker.
I'm here to talk to you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first night here, and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. You know, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of our company. That old entertainment district was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Mendoza Entertainment is committed to a family fun, and above all, wow safety. They pay me to say that. They spent a small fortune on these new animatronics, the facial recognition, advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat?
No.
But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of normie database, so they can detect both someone from the wellspring, a predator, and a normie a mile away. Well, we should be paying them to guard you. Now, that being said, no system's without its kinks. You're only the second group to work at this location.
Did he say kinks?
Not that kind.
The first group finished their week, but, well, they never turned in for their severance pay, so, we kind of moved them to the day shift. Lucky you, right? They mainly talked about how they would hear phantom noises in the night, and, that the animatronics even tried to get into their office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. This place should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots are never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So they go to try and find where the people are that they can share their Twitter posts and shitposts with. And in this case, well, that's your office. So, our temporary solution is this. There is a Pretty Cure music box and a Sonic the Hedgehog 3 box by the prize counter. And it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So, just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter area video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. As for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about the robot seeing you as an exoskeleton without his costume on and wanting to stuff you in a suit. So, hey, we've given you a pair of empty Victor Mendoza heads. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually, anything that wandered in will eventually wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is the kind of modern design of the building. You may have noticed on your way here, there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building can't. So don't worry about the place going dark. That's already a problem for you. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights. Put on the Victor Mendoza head if you need to. Keep the Sonic music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. And the the phone call drops out, and I welcome you to 5 Nights at Victor's.
Oh no.
Oh god.
It took
Did
me
you say they'll
way-
try to stuff us inside of suits?
Huh?
Yeah, I can't decide if that's like supposed to be hot or weird. I'm leaning toward weird given the general vibe of this place. But...
That sounds rather painful.
Ballista, not the time.
Oh, baby, it's always the time.
This is going to be an interesting
We
session.
should talk later.
Wait a minute.
Hey guys. There is a clock now running. Just going to throw that out there.
Cool, cool.
So, okay, wine music box. Wear masks from time to time. This is our job. Watch.
Yeah. So the thing about the darkness, we're already fucked on that front, right? I'm not even gonna comment on the word choice there. That's how serious the situation is.
Yeah, I noticed that. Are you sick?
No, it's just very terrifying in here.
Oh, good. I was the only one scared.
Victor, how do you feel hearing this?
Just like, oh boy, I know this game, kind of.
Yeah, if
Not
you want to give
really.
me a sharp roll, we can see how much mundane Mendoza remembers. Well, you've also got new powers, Victor. So you can also check those over as well if you want. On a show, you kind of know, like you're mundane Mendoza, so you know a little bit here and there. Have you selected your stuff on your character sheet, by the way?
Let's say so. 3 moves, yes. 2 gear, yes. But what else? Kind of forgot the
So
other
you've
part.
got. See, what did you choose on your moves?
Let's get out of here.
Yep.
The panic button and the power of the heart, because mundane.
Yeah, absolutely. And then from there, I would say, and what weapon did you choose?
Do I get 1 or 2?
You get 2.
I chose the pocket knife because I figured that's nice and concealable, and I don't know the rest. I just went the most wild option, which is obviously the fire axe.
Okay. Your pocket knife, Victor. Let me know if and when you pull that out today. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you know that this is an endorsed location of the Mendoza Entertainment Company. This was a part of Mendoza Land. Then there was an incident. It was known as the Roast of 2012, and
The bees came in. So many bees.
It was a pretty bad incident. And then they decided that it was no longer safe for general consumption. And they put the entire location in the derelict Sturgeon Mall. And it seems that you guys have been asked to maintain and look after it. Welcome, guys.
Thanks.
Press start to continue save.
You hate it here.
Okay.
Same.
This is gonna be
Same.
fun.
All right, well, gang, I'm going to let you know that there is a clock running down at all times. You are going to have to start discussing and figuring out what you're doing. You can all be killed permanently here. If you are able to temporarily fight back, but fighting is more of a mechanic to get you away and somewhere safe. I am not going to tell you what you're up against yet. You have a vague idea, but think of it like Outlast, in a sense that you do have weaponry, but really your job should be hiding and getting away from what is in this building.
Realistically, I think the first thing we should do is go grab the music box and stuff, right? You want to pose?
Yeah, the prize
Can do
counter.
that.
Well, you haven't even looked at the desk yet. You might want to investigate your office area first. Again, like, you're going to have to take this stage by stage.
Okay.
Can use a move? I have this
Yeah.
move that is just called Oops. If
Sure.
you want to stumble across something important,
Absolutely, that's what Oops is
you
for.
tell the keeper.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, okay. So, oops, I want to find something. I don't have to roll anything. It doesn't say I have to roll anything.
Okay. What do you want to tell me what you're looking to find?
Definitely wants to find a way to turn the lights back on. She's very uncomfortable.
Oh.
If there's a way to do that.
no,
Is there a breaker
no.
box?
That seems too purposeful
No,
anyway.
no. So you unfortunately, Ung, the one thing I can't have you find is the technology risk, because how the fuck would Ung even know, like, what that is?
Ung's been here for more than a year now.
Yeah, but she doesn't know what breaker boxes are. She doesn't know how that works. She just knows that
They're
there's
magic light boxes.
She knows that magical bright light comes out, and then it goes away sometimes. And when it goes away, the night bears can come, and that's not good. Like, she doesn't have much of a concept. So you can find some like flashlights or some local, like maybe a local generator for the office area. That much I will give you. So the area you're in can be lit.
Yeah, or can Ung just kind of try and look around or feel around for something else important instead?
Sure. I mean, you can. I said you can have the office area lit. I will give you that.
Yeah, let's light up the office so that we can look around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you go ahead. Yeah. So,
Okay, and then
you
just
find it.
Walks
Yeah.
over and just kind of hits a generator,
Yes.
and yeah, she like finds this big box and just kind of hits it until it turns on.
Well, you trip over it, and I think you angrily kick it, like thinking it might be a night bear, and
Yes.
and then it whirs to life, and you see this.
Good work.
Ouch.
It's a
Ouch.
small area. It's
Toe hurt.
I will give you, because obviously if you want to know any more, you have to roll for it. But I will say it's like a little like a little disused administration's office. So there's a few resources here and whatnot, but you are gonna have to be available at all times and being aware of everything you're doing, because I am running that clock down.
Is it possible to have that, I don't know if you have it written down, that voicemail thing pasted in the chat or something? Because I forgot a lot of it already.
Sure. I'll give you the standard. Well, if you get through the first hour, you'll get another one, if that helps.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, that helps.
But in a nutshell, what that voice was telling you was there are animatronic well, he just said animatronics. He actually didn't say animatronic Mendozas.
Right.
There are animatronics. They need looking after and maintaining. They wander around. You have a couple of disused Mendoza heads, which can be used in emergency purposes, but there's only 2 of them. You also have 2 music boxes, one for Sonic 3 and one for Pretty Cure. Both will work on one of them. And then basically implied that, you should be fine if you could just get through the evening.
Okay.
And we just have to avoid them, or
Well, I mean, he implied that
Do
it
it-
should be
do
fine,
anything.
but you're gonna have to. I mean, again, you could go out, reach out, and give him a hug.
He also said there would be light.
Yeah, he did
I
say
don't
there would be
believe
light.
it.
You could. I mean, you do have light. You have the generator on now.
yeah,
But, you know,
this
you,
guy's
that's
a
true.
liar.
you could give him a hug. They might like hugs.
That feels like a setup.
Did he mention? I don't know if this is just me being biased because I sort of know the game. Did he mention cameras?
He did.
Okay, so I want to look through that.
Okay, sure. Give me a. Yeah, just give me an investigate mystery roll.
It's been a while, guys.
Can Ung help out?
One can absolutely help out.
Okay, because I've got that move to. It's basically I just say I help out, and it's like I rolled a 10.
Oh, nice. What does that do? Do I add 2? Is that what that is?
Well, I lost my character sheet again.
Oh. Oh no, I add 1.
Okay, got a 9. So you
Got a 9.
you
Slowly
got
climbing up.
one question, or you can do a flexible alternative.
Yeah, I want to just find any evidence of the aforementioned cameras.
Yeah, you look around. There's an area for restocking, and like it's just like a, like a mixture of like sodas, some food, some medical supplies, and then on the left, against the back wall facing out towards the hallway, is another desk which has basically a set of terminals, and they have cameras on them.
Okay, Ballista will, when she sees them, she goes, "Aha!" And she, like, walks over to them, and I think she starts like searching through that, and then also the medical supplies and the food and stuff. She says, "I think this will all be useful."
Okay. If anyone
Are
wants
there
to look
Cheetos
on this... Are there Cheetos? There are
in the food?
there are Mendoza brand corn chips with wowie cheese.
Terrible.
Ugh, disgusting. Not name brand at all. And she just chucks them on the ground.
You may have
Not-
had worse.
Not quite.
When you chuck them on the ground, Fala, they have a built-in little like button on them, and this jingle plays out, and it goes da dun da dun da dun dun. Wow!
The
And
bag of chips has a button on them.
Yeah, that's a weird bag of chips.
each
That can't be good. That can't be good.
well, let's shall we find out. Why don't each of you give me well, I guess it first to be a cool roll because you weren't expecting that. Okay, Jolene, that freaks you the fuck out. Oh, brilliant!
Oh, no, we're all scared.
Each of you.
Ung's gonna use a luck.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure. I should not give you guys luck on a one shot. Jolene the 6th, you stumble back and you bang into a wall. Victor, you stand on the button and it starts going wow, wow, wow.
Oh god.
Ballista,
I scream.
You scream, it's more like a moan, it's like a whimper.
Okay.
You do not have to do that for the audio, but that
I'm
is
not doing that.
no, that's probably for the best.
We all know. We all get it.
Babylon and Ung are able to kind of maintain their cool, but yeah, that noise is starting to ring out through this hall.
Turn it off.
Wow, wow, wow.
And Ung just like hit it with her sledgehammer until it shuts off. It's like,
Your sledgehammer. Okay. Yeah, no, well, you said...
She's got like her sledgehammer tool.
I mean, not what I would
it's
do.
Like a rudimentary one.
I mean, it's a sledgehammer, so yeah, roll kick some ass.
No,
I mean,
I'm just trying
Why
to.
is there an
break it
alarm in a
until
bag of
it stops.
chips?
I mean, before anyone could say anything, you chose to use the massive, strong, loud weapon. Yeah, use the sledgehammer, bud.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh god.
Okay, you slam this down, and as you do, it sure enough it does stuff, but the bag pops, and all these corn chips fly up, and a couple of them hit you in the face, and one of them like gets right in your eye, like all the dust, the Victor Mendoza branded Cheeto dust gets in your eyes.
Oh, knock off cheese dust. It's horrible. It burns.
And yeah, you are in an incredible position to start this night off. All right, let me just move my clock.
Great, awesome. Okay.
All right, yeah, you guys should start moving.
It was either that or I shoot it. Let's. I'll recommend we move.
That's a great idea. Best
Great
idea.
plan. Great plan.
Best idea. Brad.
Let's get out of here.
Real quick, CJ.
Mhm.
The cameras that I saw, are they like?
Oh, you should probably check them.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna do. But I don't know.
Someone
I'm
should.
just struggling to understand what kind.
They are a set of digital cameras linked up to a central terminal. You can move the dial, and it will go to camera 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, great. Okay. See, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So.
But the game for real.
Great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
Ballista
one of you's
is-
gonna have to stay and man that. So
Oh,
Oh,
no.
great.
there
Well,
are
Ballista's looking at it.
a pair of walkie-talkies, but only like one pair.
Ballista's
A
like.
roll cool. See who has to do it.
Well, Ballista's like
rollies
missing with the
for it?
dial. She says, guys, I think this will help us keep eyes on each other. And I don't even mean that in a sexy way this time.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, I mean it slightly
it.
in a sexy way this time, but less than normal.
Okay, so
Who
who's
has
gonna man the cameras?
Who has to stay low?
Draw straws? Oh, character?
Draw
we should literally
Draw
we should
straws.
all- we
I
should
said
roll
draw
a
straws.
Alright.
Yeah, we should roll for hands to stay
Rollies
behind.
for it. Yeah.
Why don't you all roll? I mean, I don't know. Why don't you all roll one single stat, and then we can see from there. I'm just thinking what the stat should be.
Weird.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do a weird roll. Yeah. Should we go with highest roll does it or lowest roll does it?
Lowest.
Just go low roll, does it?
All right.
Roll does it.
I feel that's well. Then apparently you're gonna choose the one individual who doesn't understand technology.
Oh
All right.
Wait.
Well,
no. Well,
Why would you do? Ung just walks up to the monitor and just starts poking at it like a
Okay.
fishbowl.
okay. Realistically,
Ung
is
man
gonna
cameras then.
Ung is gonna break this. Ung is gonna break this within 2 seconds.
if you wanna
Just
like
starts
supersede,
wildly turning the dial.
if you
No,
wanna supersede it, then that's
Ugh, fine, I'll do it. I'm taking
Ung
one of the
can
masks.
learn. Ung can learn.
No, I don't. Listen,
I'm at least I'm
babe,
relatively evolved.
you know I love you. You're gonna break this thing.
You do?
Yes, of course I do, darling. But I say this with all the good intentions in the world. This dial is probably fragile, and I don't want to see it break immediately. So I'm gonna take one of these gross masks, and you guys go figure out how to get whatever music box thing.
who is closest to
Okay.
the entrance door right now?
Not me.
Ung
I'm
and
with the
Ballista are
cameras.
next to the cameras.
So it's either Babylon, Jolene, or Victor. Which one of you?
I'll be closest to the door.
Okay, Jolene, give me a act under pressure roll.
This is awful.
This is
I
terrible.
hate this. I hate this.
7, oh, buddy. All right, so that's barely a success. You hear a voice coming down this long hallway. Baron, this hallway stretches about 60 to 70 feet, and it says, Jolene. 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 Please don't take my... And you see just a single pair of blinking eyes, as a head pokes round and says, "Wow." And on a 7, you need to, so you're basically give me the usual, hard choice, price to pay, or worst outcome. What are we thinking, buddy?
Let me get a price to pay.
Price to pay. Okay. You start walking towards it. You're almost hypnotized by it, and you are going to be caught in this trance until you are halfway towards the shining lights, like almost like a siren's gaze. And which means you are going to have significantly less time to get away from this thing when you snap out of it.
Okay.
Is there another exit from this room?
Nope.
Cool.
Just into the
sounds
hallway
good.
where I'm walking.
It is a single
all right.
hallway with a ton of interconnected rooms.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Just making sure,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. So.
Hmm. I'm just trying to figure out what the game plan should be. 'Cause
Well,
you said get away, but it
Jolene has
seems
started.
like maybe there's
Jolene
not
started
a-
walking. So.
It seems like maybe there's not a good way to get away if there's no other exit.
Well, getaway is not... Again, remember, you have been armed with everything you need in order to make this work. But Jolene right now is going towards these siren lights. So you as a group are going to have to think... Again, you are not the Nightmare Detectives. You gotta think how you would handle this. Or Jolene gonna die.
Stop her.
Okay.
And again, remember, what would if your character's shit scared, you gotta roll a tough just to move.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Can just kind of? Yeah, I'll roll a tough for it, and then will try and.
Remember, you have all the resources.
Jolene somehow.
You have all the resources.
Oh, the music box. How do we use the music box?
I thought we didn't
Do we
have
have
that
it
yet.
yet?
That's in the prize count. Is that in this room? I don't think that's in this room.
The prize counter is here. Because you
Oh, shit.
you can
Alright, well,
can
fuck.
activate it.
Okay, then Ung's gonna grab a music
Yeah.
box.
You can activate it through the terminal. So you can basically look for it. But for the sake of changing the mechanical bit, it's in this room. You are gonna need to routinely kind of keep an eye on that.
Wind that. Yeah. I just thought that was in an entirely different room, which is why we couldn't. Great.
Well, it'd be pretty
I still have to
unfair.
roll tough for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and the masks.
Yeah. So let's do a tough roll for that. All right, an 8. Okay. You go over and you roll this and you start playing it. And Jolene, you stop at the halfway point. And you still can only still only see the top of the eyes and whatnot, but they're flashing at you. But on a 7 or an 8, it stops working after about 10 seconds. But the head, the eyes flash, and it slowly starts to back away behind the wall. That was Siren Mendoza.
Great.
Can Jolene turn around and go back to the room?
You can, you can act under pressure too. But that is not the only one that is coming for you after the noise you made. And there are probably 6 rooms on either side between you and the main office, which you weren't really paying attention to on your way down. You are now paying attention to them.
Is there a camera, like, as I'm flipping through them, that will show us if anything is coming toward this room?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what it's there for.
Okay,
I would
'cause
say
wanna
that's...
look at that one.
Yeah. I would say that is going to just be a sharp roll, just to keep it really simple.
Yeah, okay.
Nope. Actually, you know what? You go over to party room, which looks like on the map you've got is the closest to Jolene. And
Okay,
there is an area which is which is for Vic the clown, and it is empty.
Okay, not to freak anyone out even more than we already are, but there's also a clown around here somewhere, so...
What the fuck?
Would-
Ung just
would-
freaks out. Ung hate clowns.
Would Jolene hear Ballista say that?
Only if she yells it, which would cause more noise.
Okay, never mind then.
So
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
Jolene, if you want to attune yourself, I can tell you if you hear anything in the area.
Yes.
All right.
Sharp roll on that?
I think so. Okay. You hear and it is like bouncing all around this facility.
Okay. As Jolene hears that, she will draw her sledgehammer also and start walking backwards towards the room.
Okay.
Why does everyone have a sledgehammer?
Wait, were you staring at issue? Why don't I have a sledgehammer?
All right, so you pull that. Okay. I am gonna say, how do I want to play this? All right, so you're walking slowly though, right?
Yes, I'm like this, like walking backwards, like so I can keep an eye out in front of me, because hopefully the people behind me will watch what's behind me, but I don't know.
Well,
But I'm
then they
hoping
are
that's
gonna
what's
have to
happening.
start acting. Yeah. All right, so Babylon, you and Victor haven't done much, so let's see what you guys want to do. This is a live situation, so it's not really an initiative at the moment.
Got you. Get up. Ooh, I would like to. Are the? I guess I'm not. I guess I haven't left in the hallway, so I wouldn't know. But Babylon go and go out into the hallway and see like and see all the doors. I would like to use you to use magic to slightly illuminate like the hallways a little bit.
Okay,
Oh.
Can you take a walkie-talkie with you before you do that?
I
Because
was. You know what? That lost me. I thought Ung took one walkie-talkie. To be quite honest with you.
No,
But I-
no one
but I
trusts
was-
Ung with
I
no one's
technology.
done, no one's done that.
That's one. Okay, got you. Yes, but
Ung's
I
all
was like,
offended that no one offered to let her take the walkie-talkie.
Before
Or stay with the
Babylon,
camera. She's all pissed off.
before Babylon steps out, Ballista's like, "Hey, babe, here, take one of these, please, so we're not just wandering around in the dark."
Thank you, dear. Be safe. I'm like right here. Like I'm not going far. I'm like right here. You need anything? Like yell. He goes back outside and pokes his head back in the door. I am right here.
Okay, if you say so.
But yeah, DJ, I would like to see if Babylon could illuminate, even slightly illuminate the different doors that lead into the hallway.
Okay. Yeah.
Where is use magic on this? Oh, it's down here.
Yeah. Okay. 9. Yeah. So back to original low-level concepts here. When you use magic, it works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch. So the effect is inflict 1 harm, enchant a weapon, do one thing that is beyond human limitations, bar a place or portal to a specific person or type of creature, trap a specific person, minion, or monster, banish a spirit or curse from the person, object, or place it inhabits, summon a monster into the world, communicate with something you do not share a language with, observe it at the place or time, or heal 1 harm from an injury, or cure a disease, or neutralize a poison. So really, you can keep it really simple, and it can just be, it can literally just be that you know, if you want to use beyond human limitation, like, it's just a really powerful light source. If that's why you keep it simple, it's up to you.
Yeah, for the time being, let's do that then. And you pick the glitch, right? Correct?
I do. The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention. So let's see your side of it first. What are you looking for?
Babylon's looking to, like, in those doors that lead into the main hallway, basically to have some form of light source to see, like, to see if anything is approaching from to see if anything's approaching from down those halls.
You see a couple shadows kind of clambering up the walls. The problem is you have walked maybe, so you know you're meeting Jolene now. You know, you're halfway down, and there is light coming from the room adjacent to your right, which is the party room, and something is stirring around in there. And your magic has very much just given it like a beacon for it to go to.
Can Babylon, like, move the lights, like, to direct whatever is attracting to it, either in either direction, or is it just like it's coming?
Whatever is in there is coming for you, and that laughter is getting louder. It is getting louder. And I don't think you want to see what is coming towards you. Both of you.
Jolene.
And Ung just start walking or running in the opposite direction a little, like that cave woman run. Like
in which direction? You want to go to the other door?
Opposite of the scary noise.
Okay, so you're running.
Yes,
you're running
door.
towards the You're running towards the games area. So in that room is Whacker Mendoza, Pretty Cure Crisis, Dance Dance, Revolution, Victor Mendoza Edition. There's a few in there. You can go in there and you can. So you're splitting up. So Ung, you can run off. That leaves Jolene and Jericho in the middle. Victor, where are you at this moment in time?
Am I still in the hallway?
Did you? Yeah, because you went out, right? So then the three of you are together, and that leaves Ballista. And at this point, Ballista, the phone starts ringing again.
Oh god. Okay. I'm still on the camera to the hallway. But yeah, I think she'll like yelp and look back at it and just go, "Oh god, not again." Okay. She picks up the phone and she says, "Hi."
Hello? Hello? See, I told you your first hour wouldn't be a problem. You guys are naturals. By now, I'm sure you've noticed that some of the, weirder models are staying in the back room. Those are from the previous location. We just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They started even retrofitting them with some newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? I mean, J.J. Watson as an automatron is kind of gross. Ugh. The smell. Ugh.
Oh.
So the company decided to go in a whole new direction and make them super kid-friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around, but if they do, The whole Victor head trick should work on them too. So, whatever. I love those old characters. Did you ever see Vic Vic the Clown? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, Vic Vic. Hey, listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure the Victor head trick will work on Vic Vic. For some reason, if he activates during the night and you see him standing at the far end of the hall or you hear him laughing, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those orbital models will always get disoriented with bright lights. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. It might hold them in place for a few seconds. That glitch might be in some of the newer models, too. Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
Don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked the puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think a Victor mask will fill it. So, don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good shift, and I'll talk to you in an hour.
Callista, like, slams the phone down and picks up the walkie-talkie, and she says, hey, guys, flash your light at it if you see the clown again.
Oh,
But the music box.
okay, we'll keep that in mind. Over. Also,
Vic, you can
ran
try
off
going, huh?
somewhere. Can you see on the cameras where she's going? Over.
You let run off?
Hey, I don't want to argue. She's a caveman. I couldn't stop her.
Okay, one
Cave
second.
woman, cave woman, cave woman. Over.
Okay.
That's better.
Ballista will try to switch the Ballista, sorry, we'll try to switch the cameras around until she can see.
Yeah, give me a shot roll. Bear in mind, Babylon, Jolene, Victor, the laughing is getting louder.
Did any one of us actually pick up one of the? Okay, let's go. Did any one of us actually pick up one of the music boxes?
I don't think you did.
I know I did.
Has one.
Okay.
Great.
I think the other one's
did any
still
of
with
you
me.
did any of you pick up a Victor Mendoza head? I don't think you did.
I did. I sure did.
Why did the
Has
person?
one.
Why did the person manning the? Well, actually, no, that's fair. You might need it.
If one comes in with me, I'm definitely putting that on.
You guys might need to go into an adjacent room. Then, in that case, you might actually have to just leave.
The person who had all that stuff ran away.
Yeah. Well, at this point, like, you may just want to go into an adjacent room, but that's up to you. Ballista, you see is cowering behind the Victor Revolution dance game. This is massively overstimming for and I feel
That's
like
fair.
Ung is like self-soothing, like, I'm president of Club,
Literally.
president of Club.
Yeah, she's rocking back and forth,
yeah.
just hiding in a corner.
Yeah.
But there's no. Are there any animatronics near her? Or is she relatively safe in that position?
You are sort of cowering in this room, and you hear very sort of like spindly footsteps. You don't. I mean, you can roll to see something, but you are nestled in the back, and you hear I smell new flesh. Where is it? I have a desire to feed. And as it gets closer, it's like, I can taste you in the air. I will find you. And I will savor you.
Okay. Can Ung use her what could go wrong move?
Yep.
About whenever you charge into immediate danger without hedging your bets, hold it to.
Okay, if this goes wrong, so remember I told you this is an insta-kill situation. This will pull you out of the game.
Wait, real quick. I can see this, right? On
yeah,
the camera?
you can see, so Ballista, you see, from the corner, you just see a big, wide smile, and, something darts from the door and starts crawling on the wall.
Okay.
And,
Yikes. Are we on opposite sides of the room still?
I mean, you were.
Okay.
That's
Do
about
I
what
have the ability to sneak out?
You could certainly try. You have, you obviously have a couple things at your disposal as well. You could also lure it away. That is an option.
Yeah, can I... Would using the music box on it?
Not you. You can't lure it away. It's in there with you.
Oh, I see. Ballistic.
I was gonna say, Ballista would go on the walkie-talkie again and say, okay, I found but there's something in there with her, so I don't know if any of you guys want to deal with that, or...
Does the camera room have like also like one of those loudspeakers to like
It
talk,
does.
to talk to?
It does, but that is risky. It does.
Oh. Wait. Oh. I don't know if that'll work. I don't know if this will work, but can I have the Sonic music box. Can I play that on the loudspeaker?
Yeah, give me a what'd that be? An act under pressure with a +2, because like the risk is minimal to you if anyone else.
Okay, cool.
All right, there you go.
Woo!
Yeah, you grab the second music box and you push play. And Friday Night from Yakuza 0 starts playing. And the machines that are around Ung light up in response to this. And yeah, the JJ bot or whatever it is responds to this, and you hear a series of very quick noises that indicate he is leaving that room and he is coming straight for you. But it doesn't look like he's using the hallway.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
And because you rolled so well, this is going to keep playing.
Oh, great.
Do us in the hallway know what room Ung went into?
Yeah, I was actually just gonna say.
Yeah, I would say you saw, but I wouldn't go in that room. I think you'd need to go into one of the other rooms. But yeah, I mean, you would have seen.
No, I think Ung is gonna run back out into